Well, Taruni is an NGO which is from Warangal, and Taruni has been working for the girl child cause. We are very strongly, or you can say we have penetrated into more than 100 villages in and around Warangal and in 4 mandals of Warangal. I think the count is 104 villages. And for almost 13 years, we've been working in the rural areas and we've been fighting for the cause of the girl child. We were very actively participating in stopping child marriages because Warangal is a tribal prone area, most of the part of Warangal. And we also worked on the areas like nutrition and girl child discrimination and girl education and infanticide and feticides. Having worked for so many years in these villages, we have developed a wonderful connect with the village. I would say a wonderful rapport with the villagers. And maybe because of our interaction and our penetration into these many villages, we also had done a survey of weavers across AP state and we have submitted a report to the government. So maybe based on that report, Taruni was endowed with developing tourism in these two areas, and we have also suggested the government as these two villages have a great potential of tourism, and that's the reason we were awarded two projects in 2010. The first village is Cherial, and the second one is Pemberti. So if you look at it, we have taken the rural tourism in a whole new way. We thought, let us promote rural tourism in three categories, that is culture, ethnicity, and the handicrafts. And when we started this, we had a lot of doubts as to how we would take this up and how would the villagers first of all react to us. So what we did was, firstly, we started a research. We took up a complete research of how many houses were there and how many families were living and what were they doing on a daily basis and how they were involving themselves in this handicrafts. So that research itself took us almost 3.5 months to 4 months. And after accumulating the data, we could find that more than 70 to 80 families in the village were involved in brass crafts in Pemberti. Whereas in Cherial, we have scanned the entire village, but we could get only 4 families doing this art. And, fortunately or unfortunately, this art, I would say, is close to endangerment because if nobody from the next generation follows this art would fade away with the people who are practicing it now. So that was a key point for us to promote this art and take this art to a new level, expose it, and government has also supported in terms of arranging a training center in this village where the existing artisans, the master craftsmen, would willingly train the interested people in a Guru Shishya kind of a style where the student would stay with the artisan for 6 months and learn the art and therefore the art would flourish. So these are the kind of steps we have taken. So the first step for us to enter into the village was, it was very difficult to enter the village and talk to anybody over there. What we have decided was, even to communicate with the artisans was a problem for us. The artisans, the younger generation were very, very happy to communicate, but the mature, the very, I would say, artisans who were very experienced, they were thinking, who are you to come and irritate us? Why are you coming into our village? We are doing our work, leave us alone. But outside the market, outside the village, there was so much of demand for the art and the craft, but these people were not really promoting them in the true sense. So then we started approaching them and we spoke to them about the various things that can happen if tourism circuit is developed here. Then they started listening to us and it was a very big challenge. Then what we did was we first formed a VTDC. We called it Village Tourism Development Committee. So this committee actually involved the Sarpanch, the village head, and the master craftsman, the elderly craftsperson, and we also took the youngsters into the picture, and we also took these 4-5 members formed the treasurer, the chairperson for the VTDC, and whatever communication was happening directly to them and through them to the entire village. So we formed 2 such committees, one in Cherial and one in Pemberti. And once this was established, what we have done is we have taken a tour into the village as to understand the art first, because if I have to promote the art, I need to first understand the process. Then we spent a lot of time with the artisans understanding what kind of difficulties they faced, from where they were procuring the material, and what kind of hardships they were going through while making the thing, and what kind of difficulties they were facing in terms of promoting the finished products. So what we have understood is they don't have, though they have a society, that is they have a Vishwakarma Art Society, that is all these people are called Vishwakarmas, the handicrafts. So they had a society, but the society was not really selling well. Why was it not selling well? There were huge stocks piling in the workshop. There were so many materials still there, but nobody was buying it, and why? So, there were a lot of individual people who had set up their own shops outside. There was another shop next to the society. There were so many shops next to the society, and they were selling well, but the society and the people who were dependent on the society, they were not selling most of the products. So the art is good. There's so much of talent. There's so much of skill put into it, but why is it that it was not marketed? So we felt that there was a need for marketing, and we need to expose this art so that they will get more revenue from that.